Hello there guys, and welcome back to YouTube FC here on FIFA 17. Last episode we started with a cup game against Brentford, winning 2-0, and then we ended with a defeat to Arsenal by 1-0. Today though we start off with a cup game against Coventry, and then we end with a game against Chelsea. It doesn't get any easier for team number 3. Team number 2 of course are going to play Watford in the game in between them two, but we start off with another cup game against a team we should be beating, and hopefully we can do that pretty convincingly. Let's get into game 1. Actually, before we get into game number 1, we do have some transfer offers here. One for underrated gamer. Sampdoria come in, 7 million. He's worth 7.5. I can't remember if I showed these at the end of the last episode, but there you go. I'm not accepting these. We also got an offer for Adidas, and that was a £12 million offer from Wolfsburg. He's worth 9.5, so it's not actually a bad offer, but he's in excellent form, and we could possibly get 20 million for him. Again, we're not selling anybody here. That's not going to happen. We all know what team number 1 looks like. Here we go then. We can take on Coventry. All right, home for this one. This is our lineup. It's Crazy Copite. Into underrated gamer who can go forward down the left-hand side for us now. Tackle come in. No foul given, but Adidas is arriving, and yet again, Adidas has scored a headed goal. This is just so OP. He is so good in the air. It's unreal. I'm pretty sure I've started the past 4 episodes seeing that Adidas has scored a header. I'm not even kidding. 1-0. What more can I say, boys? There's underrated gamer. Hold the line here to Crazy Copite. Crazy Copite did really well there to skip through 2 challenges. And still Crazy Copite going. And Crazy Copite goes for goal himself. Deflection on the strike. It has gone over the bar. Will be a corner, but a great run that from Crazy Copite. One of the amaziest runs we've seen so far in the series. Cross comes in, easily taken by Charles Cook. Jason Madden's ball forward here for DeJa. Good touch first to kill the ball. He looks to cut back inside here. DeJa goes for goal, deflection, and keeper saves. Change game in, slips this one in a Brad Lanton. Adidas is getting in there. We might as well cross it when he's in there. And Adidas's header is saved by Cook. He was straight at him this time. Clearance goes away as far as Bevan. Now here's Shane's gaming. Goes for the back heel. The ball's going to be cleared away. Oh, that's a good little slip on the right game. It's just been caught there. And Jones is in behind here for Coventry. James is coming across, and a chance and a goal. Matthew James is beaten, and it is 1-1. Coventry are level. Shane, Jason Madden will find DeJa, and now Adidas skips around the first man here, and Adidas, great strike, and what a save from Charles Cook. Chaos comes and heads that ball. DeJa nods it down at Adidas, now back in the DeJa. We may have a chance on goal here with DeJa. He goes for the near post, and Charles Cook saves again. Delivery from Crazy Copite. It's Shane's gaming, and it's saved by the goalkeeper. It's not, it's still in there. I didn't realise. I thought the keeper had saved it. It actually come back out. Now here's underrated gamer. Into Crazy Copite. Beats his man well and can deliver it. Jazz is in there. It's headed away by Willis this time. Up in the air. Rose heads it away. Jason Madden kills it to Shane's gaming, who strikes from range, and it's over the bar. Underrated gamer forward to Crazy Copite. A little bit of room in front of Crazy Copite here to run into. Got a man chasing him down. Crazy Copite cuts inside well. Still Crazy Copite going. And it's Jason Madden, and that's a terrible finish. PGH wins the header. Crazy Copite brings it down. Tackles come in. Crazy Copite looks to win it back here. Now here's Jason Madden. Into Shane. Wins it back there, Shane. He beat his man here. He's using his strength well. Tackle comes in, and it's a penalty. Penalty given in the 87th minute. Shane's gaming was muscling his way through, and in the end just brought down. You can see the tackle there. I think he gets a little bit of the ball, but the player definitely contact on player. And now from the spot, it's DeJa with the opportunity, and he scores it. He scores the pen in the 87th minute to surely set us through in the FA Cup. We probably deserve it with the amount of chances we've had, but in the end it comes down to a spot kick. Final whistle is gone. It was decided from the spot kick from DeJa this one, but we do go through on the FA Cup today. A tough game in the end. They did get on the score sheet, but probably with one of their only chances of the game. 2-1 victory though. We are through in the FA Cup. Game number 2 then, team number 2 taking on Watford away from home. And this is how we line up, as you can see. This is the first time that we're going to see the new Premier League layout with YouTube FC. So I'm excited to see how it looks with us on it. I have seen it, obviously, without YouTube FC, but it's going to be interesting to see our names up there. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Here it is then. Just look how good this looks. Just look how good this looks. It's so nice. When I first saw it, honest to God, boys, it's so nice. Everything is just perfect about it. It makes it look like a completely different game when you're in the Premier League. And here's the league table. We do sit in 5th at the moment, 22 games played. A game in hand on Manchester United. A win here today would see us go into the top 4. And we are on for Champions League football if we keep playing the way we're playing. Hopefully we can. Big game today against Watford away from home to start out, and then the next game against Chelsea is a huge one as well. The lowest scoring team is Watford, so we shouldn't have too many problems here. It's just whether we can put our chances away and go and win this game. Is that Stephen Ireland for Watford? I think it is. There's Troy Deeney, obviously the danger man for Watford. And I haven't really spoken too much about graphics on FIFA 17, but they do look very, very nice. Here's the Watford lineup then. As you can see, they do play a 4... Is that 5 at the back? 5-3-2 they're playing. And, okay, interesting. 5 at the back. That's why they haven't scored many goals, I guess. Let's take a look at how we line up then. We already know how we line up, of course. Team number 2. Zombie Hunter is back from his injury. And PGH is playing in this lineup as well. There's the fans and the little huddles there. Here's our lineup, and there we go. MrJenk manager. Nice to see. Looks good, boys. Looks good indeed. I'm struggling for highlights here. We're getting towards half time, and I don't think we've even got a highlight yet. This is a ridiculously close game. Salter back in a chopper. First shot, and the first shot hit the target there for us. That's the first highlight, boys. It's not exactly a great one. But it's a tight half. I mean, is it me, or do away games feel tougher this year on FIFA? Like, at home, we seem to do really well, but away from home, we seem to struggle a little bit. And I think it is harder in away games. We're going to slip that one through. We're not. As half-time is fast approaching here. And like I said, it's been a very tough first half to for any side to really create a chance. But at half-time, it is 0-0. And that was probably the only highlight. Bad touch. Salter nick it here. He can he turn? And somehow the defender got back in there. I thought Salter might have had a chance on goal there. Bowie Boss is throwing. Chopper back to Bowie Boss. Delivered towards Howard, who heads it goalwards, and Pantinimo makes the save. Howard goes wider in the Shamalama lad. Better this from us. Slower, patient of play. And now here is Drubel with a chance to deliver a ball in towards Salter. It's headed away by Britos. Zombie Hunter tries to fire it back in there. In the end, it will come back into Zombie Hunter. Now here's Bowie Boss. Into Chopper Stanley, who was stretching as he hits it, and then it goes well wide. Full-time whistle goes. It is a 0-0 draw, and it is a chance for us to go in a 4th place dropped. Away from home this year, it's so hard to win, I think. If you're playing FIFA Career Mode, let me know what you think in the comments down below, whether it is more difficult on away days than it is at home. But that is a disappointing draw. 0-0. So, game number 3 then, as we know, is going to be us taking on Chelsea live from the YouTube arena. And it kind of emphasises more this draw against Watford, how big that was. Because if we'd have gone above Manchester United into 4th place by beating Watford, if we lose here against Chelsea, it doesn't matter too much. If we lose now against Chelsea, and we could be off the running again for them Champions League spots. So, I know we're only in February, there's still a lot of games to be played, but we need to stay in there, and these big games are ones where we're more likely to drop points. We need to beat the lower teams. So that away draw to Watford has now just been emphasised more if we don't go and win today against Chelsea. It's going to be a tough game, but we are at home, which is important. We are, again, 5th in the division at the moment, quite a way ahead of Man City, but Chelsea, are in 2nd. So having a very good season themselves, it's going to be an extremely tough day today. Not looking forward to it one bit. But we know how we line up. Team number 3. Let's take a look. Just to remind yourselves, Matty Bolter, Jab Black are our centre-backs. Matthew James in goal. Underrated gamer. Benzie Bonzi. Maxwell Calvin. Ash Rodriguez. Bobster and Lewis Robson. Let's put Quetta forward. And now here's Batshuayi. Matty Bolton's there. He just did enough to put him off. But Batshuayi with the first chance of the game. There's Quetta coming forward for Chelsea. Not a great pass though from him. Jack Black just dinks it in behind, knowing that Azpilicueta is out of position, and Lewis Robson with his pace will get to the ball here. Nick Bobster's arriving. Bobster's header, and it's 1-0. It is 1-0, and Bobster has scored yet again. It's a headed goal. And great play that. Jack Black just dinked it in behind. Aspilicueta was forward, and Lewis Robson with the pace just gets to the ball, and there's a good little dinking towards him, and we take the lead as we did against Tottenham. Remember, with this team where Bobster scored early on, we didn't manage to hold on to the top of the table team. Let's hope we can do better against the second in the league team. 1-0. Ash Rodriguez in a Calvin. Calvin back out to Ash Rodriguez. Ivanovic is over there, and Ash Rodriguez really should have a good day against Branner, you would think, with his pace. If we can get around him, he should just be gone instantly. See, that could be a key point in this match. But we've gone wide here to Barnes, who knocks across in, and Lewis Robson was centimetres away from connecting. Matty Bolton's tackle on Batshuayi is a good one, and Ash Rodriguez with very good feet there. Ash Rodriguez is ball over the top towards Lewis Robson. Keeper's come a long way here, and Courtois just catch it. Courtois' kick. Calvin wins the ball in the air. Ash Rodriguez forward to Lewis Robson. Lewis maybe with a chance on goal, and Courtois has to make the save. And Barnes into Calvin. Now Bobster turns it into Maxwell. Maxwell from range and just over the bar. Lewis here to Bobster. Lewis Robson into Calvin. Back to Lewis Robson again. Now here is Ash Rodriguez. Great feet from Ash Rodriguez to beat Todd Kane. Can he whip a ball in here? There's only Maxwell in there. It's punched away by Courtois. And Bobster strike, and Courtois pounces like a cat. And it's a good save. Calvin wins the header. Bobster has brought it down. He finds Maxwell. Now Lewis Robson looks to shift it as it's John Terry who's over there. And Robson goes for goal. Saved by Courtois, and Bobster. Oh, he's passed it straight back to him. Matty Bolton gets a chest on. Van Ginkel turns in the area, and it's a shot, and it's a goal. And Chelsea have levelled it somehow. Willian gets the ball in the back of the net, and that is disappointing, to say the least, the way it happened. Matty Bolton, I thought, got something on that, but he didn't get it away. 1-1. Calvin into Lewis Robson, and now here's Adam Barnes. N'Golo Kante's over there. Adam cuts in nicely. Cross comes in. Van Ginkel was brought it down. Lewis Robson looks to turn and strike, but it's a good tackle in the end from Van Ginkel. Jack Black's kick headed away by John Obi Mikel. Now here's Ivanovic who's come forward. Now Batshuayi. Strike, and that's 2-1 Chelsea. We've been absolutely robbed here. Absolutely robbed. As Pedro's got inside. Matty Bolton timed his tackle well. Here's Ashley Rodriguez. Into Adam Barnes. We've got one last chance here. Is John Terry on his back here. And Adam Barnes might get in on goal. And now it's Mikel with a tackle, and we just can't get a late goal. And we've been beaten. It's a similar story to Tottenham. We took an early lead. We couldn't hang on. I mean, it's not like we were struggling in this game whatsoever. We were probably the better team, and we deserved at least a point out of this game. But Chelsea have scored twice and absolutely robbed us. I feel disgraced. That's unbelievable. We've lost 2-1. That's going to do it for this episode though, boys. Thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you in the next one very soon.